Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Shantae Risky's Revenge, and welcome to the first Secret Gathering episode. So if you don't want any spoilers about what secrets there are and you want to find them on your own, be sure you skip this episode, but if you're interested in seeing where everything is, then let's go looking. So the first thing that I'm going to find is for completing Battle Tower a second time. You just saw me do this in the last episode, and I have not gained anything new that is useful. So I'm just going to skip this and show you the final room when I get there. So I will see you in just a second. Just like the last time. Except a little bit faster, I guess. Set that back to the fireball. And this time there's a chest in here, and it's got magic gem. If you come back a third time, you get 300 gems at the end of it, so that's pretty fun. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, let's look at a few things we can get that we weren't able to get before. I think this is the quickest way to go. We already went in there, and that's where we got the elephant stump, so that's not a secret right there. Like I mentioned at one point before, this way is a shortcut back. There's nothing too special about it, and it's just going to drop us off in this area right here. We can break through that block with the elephant form and go either way, but I don't know. It's nothing, nothing too exciting. Actually, I think this door would have been faster to go out through. So now that we have the monkey bullet, something that we can do in this area is to hang on these walls and shoot across and skip those caves altogether. So that's just a nice little shortcut that we can do, but it comes in more handy over here on the other side. If you remember, past this cave, there's a crab jumping up and down over here. And he doesn't seem to have much reason to be there, except that he's an obstacle for you to dodge going past there. Yeah, so we've got another magic gem over here. And this was actually the very last magic gem that I ever found. I had to think about it to realize that there might be something over there that you don't get to through the caves. I did manage to find everything in this game without using a guide, so it's kind of nice in that the secrets are hidden, but they're not so well hidden that nobody can ever find them. You all know games like that from somewhere or another, don't you? So it's just kind of nice to be able to say that you can find everything here without a guide. Unfortunately, I guess I sort of count as a guide, so I apologize if I spoiled that feeling for anybody else watching. This is back where the ammo baron was, and this rock here is not really a necessary secret, it's just a cache of cash. We're about to get a lot of magic gems, so having a lot of money is going to help with that because we'll be able to get some cool stuff from the shop. So that was the last of the secrets that are out in the desert, so we'll want to go back to the forest in just a second. And I'm not 100% sure what the fastest way to get to the forest from here is, but I'm just going to go back to the warp squid. It's easy enough to navigate this place with the monkey form. Not that it's easy to do that, but it's easy enough. Darn it. I'm not actually going to buy anything in this episode because I want everyone who's watching to be able to see what we get here. And since I told people to go ahead and skip this video if they don't want spoilers, I'm going to wait until the next one before I actually use the items that we gathered in this chapter. I do kind of like about this game that the way items and upgrades work is that you find the magic gems and then you trade those for the upgrade that you want. Sort of like these things are hidden all over the place, but you don't have to go to a specific place to get a specific upgrade. You just have to find enough of them. So it gives you a little bit more control as the player. So I am going to use this warp squid to get into the forest, but before I do that, if we go just directly to the right of here, we have this little cave that we saw before, and we are able to get this now because somehow using the elephant stomp actually breaks away those blocks. There's that trickiness with the down direction again. So that's another one that we couldn't get before. So if we head out to the forest, we already got the one secret here, and I got that one because it was pretty much in plain sight. So now let's go gather all the rest. There's still something in the Squid Baron's fortress that we can't get yet, so I'm not going to go back up that way. I'm just going to backtrack us through the forest here. Well, actually, there is one thing that I can get that way. See, now that we have the elephant form and we can break rocks, we can also break rock monsters. And this is actually part of the necessary path over here, but I'm going to get a secret over here and then duck out until next time. Gosh, there's a lot of scarecrows here. It's just this far in that the secret is. And I could probably have shown this in a main video, but getting through this place is a little bit tricky, so I want to let people figure that out on their own if they want to. So there's another wooden spot that's blocking us. And we need the three-way flame to get that. And that is actually a very tricky shot that I just made there, so I'm really happy that I got that on the first try. Once that's gone, you can use the monkey bullet to get around here, and I can use just a normal flame to get rid of the first of those purple blocks, because if I tried to use the monkey to get in there right now, I would get stuck on that first block and I couldn't go anywhere. But now that that's gone, that's not the way you do that. Don't do what I did there. You do have to hold on to this block. I was just a little bit too high. Once you're in here, you can change back to Shantae and use the whip to get rid of those. And you can get this cleverly hidden magic jam that's over here. You can just monkey bullet your way right back out. There are some of these places that it's easier to just skip through. But you know something? I think I forgot a secret out in the desert. We'll see. I'll come back to that. But let's work on the forest secrets right now. Darn it. There is a place around here that gives you as many health refills as you need, so I'm not panicking about the fact that I'm low on health right now. Okay, so this place actually looks trickier than it is. You just use the monkey to climb this wall, and it looks like going down is the difficult part, but it's not, and I'll show you why in a second. I didn't come here when we first got the monkey dance because we didn't have any way to get across this gap right here. And there are two ways to do it. One of them is to hold onto that wall and use the monkey bullet, but that's a little bit of a pain. No, instead we've got flying elephants that can take care of this for us. Flying elephants are so simple a child could use them. Yeah, that pit is really the only challenge within the cave itself, and then the tricky part is getting out from the trees, but that's not going to be an issue. See, these platforms are actually soft so that you can duck on them and press the jump button to go down through them, so you don't have to navigate your way through this at all. Simple straight up and straight down, and a bunch of enemies there that don't do anything. Shoot. If we go off to the right in this area, there's two things we could do here. I could have come here right when we got the monkey dance, and I could have gotten this magic jam right here, but I don't think I had enough money to actually do anything with it, so I left it for here. And then there's this rock, and what's in here? This is a dark little area. I really enjoy this effect, I have to say. Gonna get rid of that guy before I try to go through here. Just seeing these silhouettes, it makes it seem like a cool little mysterious room, even though there isn't really that much substance to it. So, it's just pretty nice. And here's a heart holder, the one that you need the elephant dance to get. So, I said in the last episode that I'm going to need health potions for the next part, and even having 5 hearts, yes, I'm still going to need health potions. But, the one last secret that I think I missed is out in the desert, so let me skip back to that. Okay, we're by the warp squid next to, or that's in the, whatever the name of this field was. I think it's Lilac Fields. And I feel a little bit silly that I forgot about this, but nope, it's not this cave. Where is it? I know it's somewhere. Okay, here it is. It's right. We're right at the entrance to the desert right now. And I kind of feel silly that I missed this, but I used the warp statue, so I skipped right past it. And these are some platforms that you cannot just whip in order to flip over, so you need to use some magic or another. And apparently there's more than one way to do it, but the only way I know to do it is with the 3-way fireball. So it's pretty much simple as that. You get that magic jam, and I find it faster to just do this to get out of here than to actually use the magic again. But that was all I needed in here, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna skip us back to the forest again. Sorry about that. Alright, here we are. I'm going to take us back by Roddy Tops right now, because that's where I'll start the next video. And that's actually the end of the secrets that I wanted to show you, so that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing this. Hope you took note of where everything is, but if not, you can always go back and take a look. And we'll get back on the main quest next time, and I'll see you then. And here's this cave right over here. Actually, no, this is not the cave I was thinking of. I'm actually going to save this for a later video.